Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here on Manifest with KK. I'm KK, and I'm here to talk about all things that I've been able to manifest before YouTube even had all these manifestation coaches and techniques. And I just want to share with you just the real, raw truth of how you can potentially get what you want. Now, my method is not necessarily going to work for everybody, and it's going to only work for people who resonate with this message. So, hopefully, you're open to receiving what I'm about to share with you today. And if you do like what I'm sharing with you, make sure that you like, comment, and let me know how my stories and my testimonies and my success has inspired you or helps you manifest the things that you also want. So today I'm going to be talking about a few different things that I've been able to manifest well before manifestation became like this huge like thing on YouTube, and all these like influencers have now been talking about the different techniques and manifest this in 5 minutes and all of this stuff. Like, I never used to use these things, and so I really just want to talk about the real raw truth of what I have done. And like I said, my way is not going to be your way. But again, I just want to be able to help you get what you want in your own unique, special way. So thank you so much for being here today. And thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. And I promise that I'm going to do my best to give you all the details in terms of time and what I did specifically, and the outcomes as accurately as possible. So today I'm going to be talking about how it's so silly when I say it out loud, but I want to talk about how I tripled my income in the fourth quarter of 2023. And so we're in 2025 now, but this is really timely and important because everybody's always looking for ways to upskill themselves or level up and make more money, or just have more money and feel more comfortable that they can just breathe more easily when it comes to financial situations. And it's such a personal process for everybody. So how I even got to that, where I was able to triple my income in the fourth quarter per month for the fourth quarter. I remember I was on a vacation. I was traveling. This was July of 2023. I was on a vacation, and typically how I like to do things is I like to utilize my expertise and freelance them out. So basically, what I do is I help students apply for colleges and universities all over the world. And I partner with different uh, agencies or consulting companies. And this is just because I've been doing this for so long. Like, I want to open myself up to utilize my free time to make more money. And this is just what I chose to do because I've been doing it. And I feel like I'm really good at it. And I'm really good at making people, I guess, get what they want when it comes to applying to colleges and universities. So I had a mentor and a coach that does manifestation, tarot, all those things, and I was working with her a lot prior to this trip in 2023, and I was working up the courage to expand myself financially, expand myself in ways where I did partner with outside consulting companies in different countries and things like that, just so I can increase my monthly income. That was really what I wanted. So this was the desire right here, increasing my monthly income. So I got super clear on a number that I wanted to achieve each month. And so that number at the time was 30,000 dirhams. So if you can do the calculation on that, okay? So you can figure out like the exchange rate. So I wanted to achieve 30,000 dirhams per month. And at the time, that seemed like a reasonable number. And that was something I wanted to do for the end of 2023. And so I remember this was the beginning of 2023 when I was meeting with her. And we were talking about these goals that I wanted and these intentions that I had and how I wanted this to manifest in my life. And I didn't have clarity on how or when. I just knew I wanted it. So I started taking inspired action, but I didn't know it was called inspired action. And I networked with people. I just introduced myself and just told them what I do. And I just said, hey, if you ever need help with what I can offer, here's how we can collaborate further. So these were just like conversations, casual professional conversations I would have, or I would network with different people. And so what started happening, it didn't happen right away, but what started happening around May, June, were people reaching out to me, asking me to potentially do like private work with them and consulting and things like that with different companies or just private clients. And what ended up happening, it didn't happen straight away, but I went on this vacation and I just had this moment of like clarity, and I had this feeling, this intuitive feeling of like, I'm going to be able to triple my income in the fourth quarter. Like I just knew that that was going to be for me. And I didn't question the how, but what started happening was I was getting a lot of offers to freelance in addition to my full-time work, and I was able to help people do what I said I was helping them with in different countries. And when I started calculating what I was earning per month, I was exceeding that number that I wanted initially. And I was like, whoa, like I manifested this. Like like I didn't put pressure on it. I didn't make it my idol. I didn't think about it or make affirmations or write it down 900 times. I just put the desire out there. I took inspired action, didn't know it was inspired action, and I just did the thing and it happened. So if you're looking to manifest more money and get whatever it is that you want in terms of financial goals, definitely just trust your process. You could probably get it much faster. Had I known maybe about some of these techniques, maybe I would have gotten the money quicker, or maybe I would have made a decision to speed up the timeline. I'm not really sure what would have happened, but what I feel like keeps working for me is I get clear on what I want, I make a decision, I give myself like a timeline or a time frame of when I want it to happen. I don't give it an exact hour, date, minute, second. I just give myself a time frame of when I want it to happen. In this case, it was the fourth quarter of 2023, and it happened. It happened in ways that just kind of unfolded in its own way. And with people I didn't know when I first set this intention, it just all manifested. And some of the other things that I, was able to get were other roles that provided extra income and things like that, that were in the same scope of work that I do. So it tripled my income, and of course I didn't maintain it. My mindset got very, I don't know, my self-concept got a bit funny. And I had some beliefs when it got into like February and March. I had some beliefs where things slowed down, and also I wasn't really happy with some of the companies that I was kind of doing freelance work for. So I was just kind of feeling like I wanted to let go of some of the partnerships that I had created. And so my income did shrink back down because of what I believed and what I felt and my intuition and the thought process that I had. So it's really important to pay attention to what you believe, what you're perceiving, and what you're feeling around the situation. For me, I know people say, oh, you don't need to feel a high vibe all the time. And that's true. You don't. But you need to, I guess, be a little bit understanding about your thought process, how you feel when you're thinking about these things consistently, and what you're telling yourself and what you're believing about yourself. And so the belief I had was like, oh, things slow down in college admissions around February, March, April. So things slow down. That was the belief I carried. And while this process is a bit cyclical, it was a belief, and it is a deep belief that I still carry in this moment. And so I just want people to kind of understand where my headspace is, my timelines are. And so when we got into 2024, things did slow down. I let go of partnerships. My income didn't stay consistent at that number, but that's okay. That's okay. The whole point of this is just tell you what I did in order to triple my income at the end of 2023. And I feel like if this message resonates with you, share your comments or your experiences or what you've done down in the comment section below, because This message is meant to inspire people. This is not meant to make people feel like they're doing anything wrong in their own way. What you do is going to be different than what I do. So please don't, leave like negative comments, because again, this is a personal process. My awareness is different than your awareness. My intuitive nudge is different than how you proceed with your day-to-day life and what you perceive is good, bad, negative, neutral, whatever, right? So I just wanted to share this because at the time, like, I wasn't really, I was following some YouTube channels, but I wasn't like affirming all day long. I wasn't, writing or scripting anything. It was just what I wanted. And I set the intention and then it unfolded in its own time. And I'm really proud of that. So, again, I want to just offer this message as just an opportunity for you to share your success and what you're manifesting. And I wish you nothing but a beautiful day, blessings, and I'll catch you guys all on the next video.